Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you all how I installed this headband wig. This is my first time trying a headband wig, and I figured that I really didn't need to do any cornrows, so I have about 10 to 12 twists here. I'm just going to tuck them away up under this wig cap so that I can go ahead and do my edges. Here are what my edges are looking like. I am going to be using a wig grip today, and this is because I do not like to use any combs in my wigs, and the wig grip is going to make sure that the wig does not slip. Here is the wig that I will be trying out today. I picked it up from my local beauty supply store. With tax, it came up to be about $45. It is Julia, and I got it in the color 1B. Now, this wig is a synthetic wig. It is not real, of course. It was $45. And the wig was extremely long, so in the store, I already knew that I was going to cut this wig because it was a little bit too long for my liking. Off the bat, I noticed that the hair was really soft, but it does have like a somewhat of a synthetic look to it that I will be getting rid of by the end of the video. And I'm just checking right now for shedding. I wasn't seeing too much shedding. Now I'm just taking the bands in the back and tightening up the wig so that it could fit snug on my head. The headband is a Velcro strip, so this is what you use to put the wig on to make sure that it stays in place. And that is exactly what I'm doing here. I'm just making sure I place the headband exactly where I want it. I do want my edges to be out because I want the wig to look as natural as possible. I found that tying the hair up before hooking the band in the back helps me make the process a little bit easier when I'm trying to place the bands in the back of my head comfortably. Now, I actually got this trick from my sister. What she does is she takes the comb and put it in between the band and the wig grip, and this just prevents you from having to put the combs into the nape of your neck, which can cause a lot of breakage and irritation. If you all know what I mean, when you have your cornrows back there, it can hurt and be painful sometimes. Now I'm just readjusting the headband, applying my fashion headband right on top, and just making sure that I am satisfied with the placement. Now, before we get into cutting the hair, I am detangling the hair, and this is my favorite brush. I use this brush for all of my wigs. It's just, I don't know, soft. It just does the job. And before I get ready to cut the hair, I am going to fully assess exactly where I want the hair to hit. And I always cut less because if I need to cut more, I can always go back and do that. Now, to make this process easier, I am going to be doing 2 ponytails and sliding the band to the placement that I want, and then I am going to go ahead and cut. And I'm going to make sure that the cut is as even as possible because I am okay with the wig looking blunt. Take me to your heart. I belong to you. Take me to your soul. And I'm going to match the other side. Now I do want to add some more curls and body to the wig, but first I'm going to tie down my edges so that they can last a few days. Now I did go ahead and try to wand curl this hair, but evidently this synthetic wig does not like heat because the hair was just left straight. So now I'm just adding some gel to the ends of the hair because the ends are blunt, and I'm going to use these perm rods to roll my wig all over. Now this is really an old school trick that I am about to do. I used to do this in high school a lot when it came to rolling synthetic wigs and dipping them in hot water, and I wanted to take the shortcut with just using the wand curlers, but this did not work for this wig, so this is the process that we are going to do.
I won't make it easy for you now.
Now I do have some flyaways, but I'm not going to stress about them too much because they will be hidden in all of the curls. Now I'm taking off my scarves and also the wig because we have to dip it in hot water. I did boil hot water on my stove for around 15 minutes until it was hot and boiling. And now I'm just setting this wig inside of this red bowl. This is like my hair bowl, you guys. I'm not going to put it back in the kitchen to eat with it. And I'm just using the end of this comb to make sure all of the rollers are getting dipped into the hot water, and then I'm placing it on this towel, going to pat it dry, and then I'm also going to use my blow dryer to hurry up and dry the wig. I had somewhere where to be like exactly right after this, so I had to add this extra step in here. But at the end of the video I am going to set up under the dryer with the wig on so that I can get some of the water out. Now I'm adding the wig back onto my head, and I'm being careful to not have the rollers fall out because I already had one fall out while I took it out of the water. And now you just want to remove all of the rollers. And now I'm just raking through the curls to my liking, and I basically do this until I am completely satisfied. Now I did find a few short pieces near the top of this wig, near the headband. So all I did was take the comb and go through those pieces to make sure that they are not flying away. And now I'm just going to replace my headband on and get the hairstyle to my liking. And this is pretty much the final look. I really like how this hairstyle came out. I didn't have to spend over $100 to get a headband wig. I originally went in the store for a curly wig, and then I never knew that I was going to go home and basically make one myself. Here I'm just sitting up under the dryer to make sure that the curls are locked in place. And yes, I really hope you all enjoyed the video and found it useful. And as always, I can't wait to see you all in the next one. See ya!